Take it to Chanel cause you fine.
Alright, you guys, so now that you have seen me do a little, looking all crazy, and then I did a little bit on my hair, I currently have my hair put up, and we're going to go ahead and start this face. So I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit, I'm going to use some new products. Some items are new to me, some are new or just like a couple weeks old. We're going to go ahead and test out like 4 things. We're going to play with that. So I'm going to use a few items from my newly curated makeup bag. You'll see that video on, I believe, on Tuesday. Oh, not Tuesday, Wednesday. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this. Of course, you guys know me, I started off with my brows. I'm gonna go in and do my brows, and I'm gonna go in and use my MAC brow pencil in Spiked, and then I'm gonna go in for like a deeper looking brow with my ColourPop brow pomade in Black and Brown. Now I really do like this brow pencil from MAC. Like I said, I'm using the shade Spiked, and I'm really using this to outline my my brow. And now I'm just going in and filling in my brows. Just like that. Now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead and clean up my brows, and I'm just going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm just going to clean up underneath my brows like that. And then I'm also going to actually use it for above my brows. So right here, I'm just taking the Rimmel London Stay Matte Concealer in Honey, right? This is Honey, right? I believe this one is Honey. Yes, in Honey, to use as my eyeshadow base. And now we're going to go play with a new product that's new on the market. And of course, it's from the brand Juno Co. No, they just let you guys know, no, this is not sponsored. No, they did not send me the product. I purchased this item all by myself. I don't know why I spent this much on a powder, but I did because I really want to try this. So we're going to try their new Juno Co. Juno Blur loose setting powder. And they have 2 versions of this powder. They have a translucent, and they have this one that I picked up, which is the brightening one. Now, I picked up this one because I want to give my personal review on this product. I have only seen one person of my skin tone, or of more melanin skin tone, review this product. If I can find her video, I will link that video down below in the description box. But this is the packaging. It's a very pink well, light pink packaging. Juno Co has a new branding. If you have not seen anything about Juno Co, they're plastered all over Instagram. They've been showing off another one of their new products, which is like a moisturizer creamer type thing, where it's like a primer and a creamer, but it blurs out your pores and stuff like that. I haven't tried that yet, but we are testing this one. And the claims on this new powder, it claims to have no caking, no creasing, and no flashback. We're gonna test all that out today. It also claims just flawless and fabulous skin. And it tells you on the back how to use the product. So let me actually show you what it looks like. So this is what the product looks like when it actually comes out of the box. It has like a pink rose gold type of lid. It is very reflective. You can hold on, yes, you can see, you can see yourself with this. I don't want to blind you guys, but you can see yourself through the lid. It's a very thick, what do you call it? Frosted plastic. This is not glass, but it's a frosted plastic. I like how they have their branding right here on the front. This says Juno it says Juno Blur, and it's a makeup setting powder. That's exactly what it is. And like I said, I picked up the shade Brightening. That is how it looks on the back of the thing. Now, I know you guys are going to want some info about this, so of course I'm going to leave some info on the screen for you guys, and of course talk to you guys about the product. Now, if you guys do not like using talc in your setting powders or anything else makeup wise, then you might not want to try this item. They do have talc in here, and honestly, talc is the very first ingredient on the back of this thing right here. So I'm just going to bring it up closer for you guys to see for yourself. So now that I've showed you what is in here, we're going to go ahead and set my eyelids with it. So when you open this, like I have already opened it before, when you open this up, it does come with a plastic seal. I already removed the seal. So this is the inside of the cap. It is pink. It kind of dips down where the ridge of this goes on the inside of the cap, and this presses against the mesh. Yes, this has a mesh insert on the inside. This is what the inside of it looks. Like I said, I picked up the brightening one, so this has like a yellow tinge to it. Compared to the ColourPop, let me get that one. Okay, so here is ColourPop. Oops, here's ColourPop, and here's Juno. So Juno has more, ColourPop is more golden, and Juno is more of that light pale yellow compared to the ColourPop one. And I'm just gonna take eyeshadow brush and dip it into the mesh here, and then I'm just going to set my lid space. As you guys can see, I'm just dipping it into the mesh, and I'm just going to set my lid space here. So now we're going to go ahead and do this Makeup Monday eye look. I'm actually going to be using two palettes. One that I recently just got from a BoxyCharm, and one that came in an older BoxyCharm. So I'm going to be going in with this palette here. I honestly cannot think of what the name of this palette is, but we're going in with this palette here. I believe it's called the Clay Play Face Shaping Palette. Yes, that's what it's called. The Clay Play Face Shaping Palette. That is a long name. So we're going to be going in with this palette here. And I'm also going to go into the Violet Voss palette. So it is fall time. We want some of that smokiness. So I'm going to go into this palette here. We're going to start with some smokiness shades going on here. And I hope I got the brushes I need at hand. So the first thing I want to do is start packing on some shades. I'm going to go for like a purple-ish, purple maroonish smoky eye. That is why I picked up my Violet Voss palette. So I got my palette right here. And I'm going to go straight into this shade right here. This is called Wine and Dine. So I'm going to go in with this bottom shade right here. And I'm going to pack it on like my lid space. Like, okay, I'm going to pack it on 2/3 of my lid space. And I'm going to go away from the inner corner of my eye. So I'm just going to pack it on. I am not going to, how do you call it? I'm not going to blend it out. I'm just using a small shader brush or packing brush. This came in a recent BoxyCharm. It's by Royal and Lane Nickel. This is just one of their flat brushes. And I'm just trying to build up the color. That's all I want to do, is build up the color. So next I'm just going to go in with a brush that kind of looks like this. It's more tapered at the ends, but it's a blending brush, but it's just more tapered. I'm going to take this brush right here, and I want to go in with the shade Teddy Bear. And I'm not going to go straight directly into the shadow like that. I'm going to have my brush at a angle, just slightly, and then I'm just going to take this and blend, help that and this brush to blend out the edges of that purple shade, just like that. So I know this is like a smoky look, but I still want a little bit of glitz and glam, so I'm going to go in with this shade. Is this darker? Yeah, this shade right here in this palette, and this is called Cranberry Splash. And I'm just going to take my finger and add that just to the innermost area where I didn't add any shadow. Now I am nowhere near done, but I'm going to go back into this shade down here on the same packer brush. All the color was mainly on this side, not this side, so I'm going to take it where all the product's up here, and I'm going to have it facing up. And I'm just going to start adding product to my lower lash line right like this. So if you guys are curious why it looks a little dim, I'm trying to get used to filming with one light. So I'm only using my ring light and the natural light that's coming from my window, if you are curious. So now we're going to go in with this palette here. And we are going to jump straight, but we're going to do it lightly, okay? Lightly with the same brush. We're going to go straight into this shade right here, the darkest shade in this palette, which happens to be called Onyx. And I'm going to use the tip of the brush, so I only want to get a little product at a time. And then, I hope this is not in the way for you guys, and then I'm going to start adding it to the outer portion of my eye. And this is what I'm going to use to smoke it out. Now I'm not adding any more product for right now. I'm just going to start blending. So I actually went into another shade just now besides the shade Onyx, because it seems to be working out a lot better right now. I went in with the shade Smoke, which is this shade right here. So I went in with the shade Smoke along with Onyx. I'm going to go ahead and line my lids, or do a wing liner. And I'm going to go in with the Hank & Henry eyeliner that came in September's BoxyCharm box. And this is in the shade Blickety Black. And I'm just going to go ahead and do a wing liner. Now that I'm done crying. Alright, you guys. So whenever I put on like lower lash, eyeliner, I just start crying. My eyes get watery. Am I the only person like that? So my lower lash line, which wasn't going to show, I use this Ciate Wonderland eyeliner. And this is their black shade. I don't know what shade it is, as I'm still, okay, this is shade number, I guess, 87. So that is what I'm using. My eyes are still watering. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the face. So everyone has been talking about this new face putty type thing. I'm trying to watch to make sure I have like enough memory on this card as I'm filming you guys. So everyone's been talking about this Poreless face putty that is in, I guess it's kind of comparison to a very high-end product. And the one I'm talking about is from e.l.f. So that is what we're going to be testing out. The Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f. And I have not swatched it. I have not done anything. This is what it looks like. And we're going to see how this baby works that everybody's been talking about it. So I'm just going to stick my finger in here. So as you can see, I got some of the product on my finger. Like I kind of warmed it up on my finger as I was going around trying to pick it up. But my lashes weren't working with me today, you guys. They just were not working. So I'm like, you know what? Fine then. Don't work. Whatever which way they looking, that's just how they looking today. I ain't worried about it. So we're gonna go ahead and do my face. And I'm gonna go in with 2 foundations. I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty foundation. I know I already did a review. I gave my input on this foundation, but we're gonna go use this foundation along with the ShaneillH Beauty foundation. So I have already wet my sponge. I'm actually using a actual beauty blender today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put 1 pump of this one on my hand. And I'm gonna try to squeeze out the same amount from ShaneillH Beauty. So I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna contour first. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution contour stick in the shade. Well, this is actually a foundation stick. So I'm gonna go in with their foundation stick in F15, and I'm gonna go ahead and contour a little bit first. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight, and because the powder I'm gonna use to set my under eye is a brightening powder, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline, not Maybelline, what am I thinking about Maybelline? Lord Jesus, Maybelline. I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer, what I used earlier to shape out my brows. I'm going to use that as my concealer. And I'm not trying to go like super right underneath my eye because I did already like finish off my eye look. I'm going to go in with the Beauty Bakery Concealer in the shade, ooh, can't see this, You're Beautiful. So that's the shade I'm using in Beauty Bakery, and in Too Faced I use the shade Chai. So and then I'm going to take Beauty Bakery, which is more of like a pinky undertone, a pinky gray undertone. I'm just going to place that right on top like that. So now that I've taken my time and blended out my concealer, as you guys can see, my brow is like itchy. I'm going to go back in with the Juno Co powder, and I'm just going to dip my sponge in there like that, and I'm going to go ahead and set my under eye. And we're going to see, does it really brighten underneath here. Alright, you guys. So one eye is set, the other one is not set yet. What do you guys think? I think it looks, overall, it looks pretty good so far. The only thing I don't like is that the mesh gets stained. As you can see, you see my foundation on the mesh. That's the only thing like I don't like about the mesh of the container so far. I'm just going to be using some of the powder to help kind of like define my cheekbone area like this. There we go, there we go. So the next new item that I'm going to play with, which I have not played with at all, came in a BoxyCharm, is new to me, so I never used it. It's from Trustique. This is their mascara. This is their Good Vibes mascara. Now it comes with eyelash curler. I don't need that, so I'm not going to use that portion of it. But I am going to use their mascara. So this is how the wand comes if you've never seen how the wand is. And I'm just going to use that to blend, you know, my eyelashes with the falsies. See, this is why I don't do lower lash mascara. Alright, so the next new thing that I want to play with is from Ofra. I bought this during the 21 Days of Beauty. This is what it looks like. This is their highlighter in Bali. I thought it was so pretty. I believe I swatched it. That's the only thing I did. Yes, I did. I swatched the very center of it. But doesn't that look so gorgeous? Let's swatch it again. Hope you guys can see that. It's like a pinky gold shade in the pan. And then when you turn your on, it shifts from gold to pink. It's just so pretty. So I'm going to go in with that. And I'm just going to use this, who are you? This Wayne Goss fan brush. And I'm going to use that to add a little bit of highlight to right here. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot. I didn't know it was going to come out like that. Okay. We're going to have to work with this. You know, I'm going to have to work with this. Come on, blend, blend, blend. My Cupid's bow. And then I'm just going to do a nude lip, you guys. I know I'm going to take BFF3 as my lip liner. And then I'm just going to do a nude lip and call it a day. I'm going to go back in with this highlighter in Bali. And I'm just going to take a little small detailed brush and I'm going to add that to the inner corner of my eye right here. Just a little bit to add a bit of something, something all in there. Alright, you guys, so here is the finished look right here. I hope you guys can see this. Can you guys see this? I'll lower my chair just a little bit, okay? There you guys go. So here is the finished look. I always thought this hairstyle was cute, and I told a friend of mine I would do this, and she was like, no, Chanel, don't do it. Girl, I did it, and it's cute too. So now I'm gonna put my chair back up, okay? Alright, but yeah, this is the finished look. This is how I did my hair. But y'all didn't see that when I started the process. But yeah, so this is the finished look. This is how the whole look came out. I like everything. I like the smokiness of the purple, and I like the highlight. I didn't actually check to see if my face was blurred or to check to see if it doesn't have flashback. So we about to check the no flashback thing, if I can figure out how to do the flash on my phone. Alright, you guys, so both pictures came out super cute. Like I said, I'll have the pictures right up here. I guess one on top and one at the bottom, so you guys can see, you know, the pictures. Overall, this whole look came out super duper cute. I keep saying cute. Cute. I like how the whole thing came out. I will have, of course, a picture on Instagram for you guys. And I think I'm going to try to do more videos on Instagram. Let me know if you guys would like that. I did do like my first, you know, not really like tutorial. I didn't actually talk through it. But I did do a video on Instagram and I got a lot of views on that. So you guys let me know if you guys would like to see that. Then I will do another one. Yeah, I really like how this whole look came out. I didn't expect it to get this, you know, so boom, but you know, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. Okay, so I am done talking. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again later. Bye.